I give KT Rolster a slight edge because they have the Pantheon, right? And the Xin Zhao is not going to be able to follow up on a Talia Weaver's Wall as easily. Through of KT or as Peter is lurking. Vikla found.
Gonna drop down a wall, but it gets denied as the flash away. Peter's going in, but there's 0 follow-up damage. Vikla totally fine, gonna get the plant on top of it all. And now Peter's way too deep, should be first blood, given over to the side of Diablo's Lucian.
The Equalizer gonna prevent them from following up on this as well. That's a level 4 Corki. Might just look for a bit of a smite steal. I think that's the best they can hope for.
Yeah, I mean, Duckdom's pretty healthy, so he's trying to frontline here, but now he's just going to get engaged on. Has to flash away. The steal does come through, though. Cuz going to be good on the smite button, as he always is. TP comes back from Peter, but the rest of KT is so low. Nobody can help this Leona. And yeah, you got the Drake, but now you're 2,000 gold behind KT.
Yeah, that was
a massive fight.
Big disaster from KT. They keep digging. I think, I mean, trying to dig out is maybe not the right metaphor here, but he is going to be able to pick up a plate, at least in the bottom side. But this is 3 grubs, 2 BNK. They don't have the stronger side laning team, but it's denial of the powerful side laning that we've talked about here in KT's draft, so that feels fantastic. On top of the gold lead, but instead he's just going to push that wave out as fast as possible, just be Rise, use that wave clear to try to cost BNK some minions. Don't think he'll even get that as Vikla rotates over very quickly. And the Dragon is a trade leading into Cloud Soul here for game 1. And so far, holding on to the lead pretty well. Sure, it's not as big as it was, like it's shrunk a little bit, but you could just use the advantages you have now to hold on to this game. Maybe get more.
Yeah, they're just going to find Peter here, Cuz nearby, but now we got a wall as Vikla will join up, and Peter going to get knocked back, and no escape for him. That's a nice little pick.
First turret.
Should be able to.
I think so.
I think just the fact they had so much damage on the turret as the plates go down, and right there, KT's going to pick up that first turret as Diablo just alone in mid lane, trying to set up a play on a Diablo who does not respect it, but he gets away somehow! And now they're so deep behind the turrets of BNK, and they do get punished immediately for that. Duckdom should be going down here on top of it all. Double kill for Vikla. Yeah. It just means that BNK with this early lead are just able to take everything off the map. They'll get this Rift Herald on top of it all. I do like that KT have identified their position and they're trying to make plays, but unfortunately for them, it's not working. Like, I think the idea behind it is kind of fine, but
get a free turret here in the bottom lane. That looks like is exactly what they're going to do. But look at the vision. Like, KT weren't even really planning on showing up. They're like, well, I guess we'll just casually grab a turret here as well. And I think KT's best counterplay, cross map, if you will, is to try to grab mid turret, and even that seems a bridge too far. BDD is alone in the top lane. You know, the Corki as well, looking for that 2-item spike. Like, he's 0 and 1. It's just that the Lucian is so big. That's the bigger problem. Not the KDA of the Corki or Duckdom's play in this game. It's just that Diablo's so fed early. BDD is not going to get punished here. Has that Pantheon to shadow him, which is disastrous. They are kind of looking for it just the same here. Realm Warp is available for BDD on the side of this fight. I think they're just going to push another wave in and say, that's my turret.
Yeah.
And there's, like, the side lanes aren't side laning for KT. They're trying to defend this turret and failing, and so they get nothing. They make a call, and the call is to start this Otacon. Only solo, though, so the resistances here are not being shred by BNK. I love how they're playing this. They're just like, no, Raptor can tank this by himself. We're just going to go prio or bust. Look at the flank angle from Vikla as well. He can punish the advance.
They are so ready to fight. Like, they are just so ready. The wall is perfect. Cuz is totally caught out, and down he will go. Now you don't have a smite, and they keep the Otacon leash. BNK are playing this perfectly, and KT don't really have an answer.
Now there's just no smite for KT.
Oh, and Peter just kind of hanging around. It looks like he might go down as well. They're trying to fight 4v5 as perfect execution is going to miss. They do get Kellen, but that is it. As the Otacon will go down.
I don't know.
Picks that up as well.
I don't know if I've seen a cleaner Otacon take from a Rise team this season.
They have to take these fights, but again, this is what BNK wants.
Yeah, I would rather have BD in the top lane where they just kind of stay around here and have a Rise side lane. Instead, they want a team fight.
Oh boy, they're going to catch Cuz again! And now the Equalizer comes down. He has to flash away. He might just burn away. At the same time, just barely going to live. And it's an obvious Drake that goes over to BNK with Cuz nowhere near. that's going through the bush too, you know? It's got to be Peter, and now he's going to go. He gets exhausted and unfortunately has to engage now. They do get on top of Vikla, but he just flashes away. Nice though, as Vikla is getting low. They do take out BDD on the backside of this fight. The fight very broken up, but full health bars for BNK on the back line. But Raptor will go down, it looks like, in a trade for Cuz. And so it's 2 for 2. Diablo continues, as he always does, and looks to push for more. As now they go in. Perfect's got to be careful. He gets concussively blown, and that's going to be the end of him.
Yeah, I guess he just thought his Maw was going to be enough there against the magic damage coming out from Clear. It certainly was not. He gets stunned by the concussive blows and just gets burst down. Takes. Okay, we're trying to trade for Baron.
All right, we're just going to send it.
I mean, EDD was lurking there waiting for this play. As soon as they commit it, he goes for this. Equalizer's dropped early.
Yeah, they're just going to try to take the fight without Raptor, it looks like. But the smite should go the way of KT if they have the damage, but they don't. They're just going to pull off of the Baron. But it's not a risk if you don't really lose anything off of the back of it, I suppose.
It's just the way that KT is playing this constantly feels like they're trying to force a mistake, and BNK are just like, nah.
Cuz is very far up in his own jungle, thought he would be safe. He is Pantheon, but the knockback gets him. And that's going to be the 6th kill here for the side of Diablo. The side of KT, they could just take the Baron. But no, they're just being so careful in this one. As they want to go for the turn here. The Solar Flare is actually really good from the side of Peter, and now the turn comes in as the Equalizer going to force KT in. Perfect, getting 2 as you go to the back line. It's a double kill actually for Duckdom, but nobody can deal with Clear as finally he goes golden. And I think the wallets might just be too heavy. It's actually very impressive that KT had a fight that close.
Yeah, towards the Baron, I think they're just a little bit too late.
Redemption going to spot this going down and kind of put the cap on this one, I would imagine. With Cloud Soul and with the Baron, you would imagine that BNK can just push in here. They have 6,000 gold to lead, and they're looking for anyone. Duckdom is going to Valkyrie away, and Diablo is leading the charge. Here's the wall, and Perfect has to flash away. Diablo still in the front line. He is going to cleanse, but now Perfect goes in, and Pantheon goes to the back line, but the wallets are just too heavy, and they were alone, the two of them, trying to dive on the Diablo, and he's going to be totally fine. Looks like BNK with this push will end this game.
I'm getting a little bit excited about BNK, Valdez. This team is super clean. This fight, too, they know the threats. They know they can turn on Perfect. The Pantheon coming through, they turn back and burst him down. It's what looks like an overextension from Diablo there on the front line, but actually pulls KT in. He's so fed, he does so much damage. He's got the shield bow. 0 and 6 Pantheon here for Cuz, constantly shoved in. Peter, a ragdoll in this first game. And
these were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.